Okay, to start your wash and go off the right way, you got to make sure that you rinse off all that old product, and then you grab your handy dandy shampoo. For me, it is Shea Moisture, of course, Jamaican black castor oil. I really love this shampoo so far. I don't measure how much I put in, but I just grab a small amount in the palm of my hand and work it on the top and crown section of my head. I feel like this is where a lot of my product buildup happens over the course of a week. So I definitely massage that in and work it towards the back, work it down towards the ends of my hair. And then you can see me here grabbing some more. I don't measure that either. I just grab some more of it in this palm of my hand, and I work it towards the back and the middle section of my hair, of course moving it down where it's towards my ends. And I don't really massage my ends, I just scrunch them so I won't be so hard on them. And then you finally rinse it all out, and I really feel like this is a very, very important step, especially since your pores are nice and open right now, to massage all that old stuff all that old stuff out of your hair, and just making sure that your hair is nice and squeaky clean for a fresh new start. So now after you're done that, you just move on to the next step. So I'm out of the shower and I have my microfiber towel on. I got this off Amazon, and I can put the link down below. I really like it so far. It's really, really soft. Okay. Curls is popping. Alright. Okay, my hair is still a little bit damp, so I want to get all that extra, even though I left it in the towel for like 30-40 minutes to get some of that excess water out. But if you guys didn't see already, I just want to make sure because the lighting was really bad. This is the shampoo that I use. It's the Jamaican black castor oil shampoo, and it also has peppermint and apple cider vinegar. So you know. I didn't put anything in my hair yet, only because I didn't put any conditioner or anything in my hair yet. As soon as I got out of the shower, I just put it in the towel, and the only reason is because I'm trying to use this stimulating growth oil from Do Grow, and it says to put this on clean and freshly washed hair. So I usually would put the conditioner on my hair just to let it soak and sit in there, and then I'll add some more while I'm styling my hair. But because I'm starting to use this and I've only been using it for about a week or two, I definitely don't want to have anything in my hair when I apply this. Even though you only apply it to your scalp, I still want to make sure my hair is like just freshly clean and like lightweight and everything. So all you have to do is just, put it evenly throughout your scalp and just massage it in. I only use this, well, you're supposed to only use it on clean hair, and probably use it, I guess, like when you wash your hair. And I wash my hair every 1.5 weeks, or maybe even every 2 weeks if I'm being lazy. But sometimes when my hair is like, I have like 3-day hair or 4-day hair, or I'm doing my protective styles at the very end of the week, I will still even add some more of this in because my scalp is really dry and I get dandruff. So sometimes I still add it in because it does really help my dandruff and my dry scalp, and it's helping my hair grow. So, you don't always kind of follow the rules. I haven't even combed out my hair yet. I do not detangle my hair in the shower. I don't know, I just feel like it gets a little messy, and I just don't like having my brushes and stuff in there. So I like to keep my hair a little bit damp like it is now, and just detangle it when I get out of the shower. It smells so good. Okay. So now that I have only the oil in my hair, well, at least only on my scalp, I'm just going to part my hair in two, which is what I normally do. And I'm just going to use some conditioner. Usually I have the Tresemme Naturals. Tresemme is not that expensive for this big bottle of conditioner. I'm just going to use this one. It's Tresemme Anti-Breakage Conditioner is, I feel like it's not as important as shampoo when it comes to being natural and having your hair. You don't want to, shampoo can dry your hair out, and I don't know, I just feel like conditioner is just going to condition your hair. Sometimes I even use really cheap conditioner, like, you know, the VO5 I think it is, or the really cheap ones, like the, I think it's called like Wet Rain or White Rain. You know, the really cheap ones that you get from the dollar store that you just have in your house as like backup. I'll even use those. It really, like, I really don't think the conditioner is super important, even though if I had the choice, of course I would go get some more of my regular conditioner, but you know, ain't nobody got time for that, so we're just gonna use what we got. I don't like to put too much conditioner because I find that it weighs your hair down. I feel like it interferes with your products, so I just try to put a little bit anyway, just to coat my hair while I'm detangling it. Sometimes I do use leave-in conditioners, but when I'm out, I don't like rush to the store to buy more. I don't know, leave-in conditioner. I just use any conditioner, like I said. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my Conair paddle brush. I've seen sometimes I use a wide tooth comb, but a lot of the times I don't really worry too much about that kind of stuff. My hair doesn't get tangled to the point where I'm like ripping my hair out anyway, so I feel like this is not really hurting my hair.
Even though I should use a tooth comb, I know.
But I feel like this just helps comb it out, and it kind of forms my curls a little bit. I've seen a lot of really good things about the Denman brush, and I really want to try it. But I haven't got to getting it. I think I'm gonna look on Amazon. Amazon got everything. But yeah, this is the brush that I normally use anyway. I always lose my wide tooth comb. I like to dry out some of the excess conditioner. Like I said, I don't like having too much in my hair when I put my products in. I don't know, I just feel like it's just extra. Okay, so now that my hair is nice and detangled, I use coconut oil. But when I put when it comes to putting oil in my hair, some people do it before they put their products to like lock in the moisture, which I think is super important, but I kind of like putting it in afterwards just to lock in all my products almost and seal it, and kind of give my hair like a nice shine, even though if you put it in before it gives your hair a nice shine still. But I just really don't like putting it in now. Sometimes I will add it, like now I will add just a little bit just to add some moisture underneath all the products. But I definitely add more oil at the end. So this is just to do it. I part it down the middle and I add my products in like this, like with half and half. I'm using my curl enhancing smoothie. Look at that. I just put a little bit on my hands and work it through my entire hair. Like when I'm doing the finger coiling, I add a little bit more sometimes, but I just like to put like a nice even coat throughout all my strands and throughout my entire head. Because if I'm gonna add some more when I do the finger coiling method, I don't want to just like clump it on. So I like to put like a thin layer now, so when I put them later, it won't have to be that much, and it will kind of, I feel like it makes the drying process a lot faster too if I do it like this, because I'm not putting so much product on and then just waiting for it to dry. I'm kind of doing it in, I don't know. I'm trying to act like there's a science to it, but it is. Just find what works for your hair, and this is what. Okay, so now I'm gonna start with finger coiling. So what I do is I just take this half and I just do half and I just tie this up really quick. I usually have my clips, but I could not find. I always notice that when I'm making a video, I can't find anything. It's like, just went through the video, so I just don't even look for it. Okay, so what I do is I just grab a little bit more and I just like coat my hands. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna twirl. I like to twirl big sections. I really don't feel the need to twirl like tiny sections. Like I said, my curls are not that small anyway, and they're not that tight. So I just mostly the only thing that's getting defined is the bottom. The top is gonna do whatever it wants. So just make sure there's product in there, and then I just twirl it up. And then as I go, I just add a little bit on my fingertips, so I could like thinly coat my hair. I don't like adding, like I said, like a crazy amount of product, because I feel like at the end of the week your hair just gets so matted. The more products you add, the more matted your hair is gonna get towards the end of the week, and I really don't like that. So here you can just see the ends are really what's getting defined right now. It's not really the top, but that's okay because that's the bottom of my hair anyway. Sometimes I do brush it out when I'm doing this, but most of the time I just use my fingers. I don't feel like it's that necessary to like try and use my brush and make it so neat, because you do want volume, and you're gonna shake your hair up and like, you know, pick it out at the end anyway. So I feel like that's just completely, like, that's an unnecessary step. For the back of my hair though, when I'm doing this and I'm working on this part of my hair, the back of my hair, I like to add some on the root because that part tends to get like frizzy throughout the week. So I like to add a little bit extra product on the back there. And then just scrunch, 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 and yeah. Okay, so this is basically all I do for my entire head, and just gonna finish this. I do the same thing for this side, so while I'm doing this side, I just leave this side out and like kind of let it dry a little bit. I don't ever add extra water after my shower. I know some people like to do their wash and goes like with soaking wet hair, but I really don't feel like it makes that much of a difference with my hair. I feel like my hair doesn't need to be soaking wet. I just feel like that's just making your drying time a lot longer. And my curls come out the same either way. And like I said, you're gonna want volume, so you're gonna shake up your hair, pick it out, and like do what you need to do to get some more volume. So there's no point in trying to make it super slick down if you're gonna want the volume anyway. So like I said, I'm just gonna finish off this section and then split my hair here and do these two sections. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. Don't part your hair, you get a lot more volume, so I'm trying to start doing that as well. So what I do is I just do my whole head and then leave this one section, and then when I get to this section I'll just start from the back and like comb it out and still do the finger coiling method, but I'll just like try and drop it backwards instead, so it could lay to the back. And when I flip it, I'll have a lot more volume, or like when I try and move my hair and actually part it once it's dry, I'll have a lot more volume on there. So now that I'm done finger coiling my entire head, what I like to do is just flip my hair over. Well, first I just smooth my baby hairs down, a little bit with some extra product on my hands. But basically, I'm just gonna flip my hair over and scrunch, 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 and then, yeah. I gave my hair about 10 to 15 minutes to, not really dry, but you know, I just left it there so the product could kind of soak in and my curls could like get used to the curl pattern and everything. I don't really know how to explain it, but I just know this is what I do. So. Yeah, I gave it like 10 to 15 minutes and I was scrunching it like occasionally with my microfiber towel, just trying to get like any of the excess water or excess product just like dripping out. And now all I'm gonna do is add this Hold and Shine Moisture Mist from Shea Moisture. It's also the Curl and Hibiscus line, so it matches with the curling cream. So it also smells pretty similar. And all I do is I add this especially on the ends, so it could kind of like lock up the ends. I also like to do it on the top because I do touch my hair a lot. And I don't want it to get just like frizzy. Okay, so this is my hair after air drying for, I think it's been maybe 2 hours since I put the Hold and Shine mist. So this is what it looks like when it's just air dried, and it looks a little flat, but the curls still look very together. And I'm gonna just, for some added volume, I'm gonna use my pick, and first of all, I'm gonna diffuse my hair. I'm gonna flip my head over, diffuse it, and then I'm gonna come back through with the pick so I can get some volume, and I'm gonna try and break up some of these coils to get some added volume. I got a little bit more volume. Now I'm just gonna break up some of these coils that I did just to get a bigger look. And also because it is my first day after this is the first day of my wash and go, it is gonna be flatter. But throughout the week as the days go on, my hair is going to get bigger, but it's just gonna stay defined because I did do the finger coiling method. But yeah, I'm just breaking up some of these curls. I'm just gonna go through, flip my head over and go through with it. So yeah, like I said, this is the end result of my wash and go, and it does look very curly and neat now, but as the days go on, it's gonna get more volume and the curls are gonna get a little bit more frizzy. So it's just gonna get better and better. And so, I hope you guys liked it, and give me a thumbs up for this video if you guys liked it, and tell me below what are some of the things that you guys do differently in your wash and go.